Listen, if you see me on live, if you see this video, thank you for the confirmation. If you see this video on your timeline, because I'm going to make multiple clips of it after I get done with this live. I'm going to leave the live on for a little bit, the video, so you guys can watch it. But if this video is brought to you live through video, and I'm not on here no anymore, this message is for you, and it's for me too. Look at that. The instant smoke's coming in. I hope you guys can see that. Like, confirmation. Dude, your life has so much more purpose than what you're living. Okay? So much more purpose than what you're living. Okay? I got a channel message today, and I couldn't go to sleep. I cannot go to sleep. I cannot wait to get this message out. Like, something within me was like, you need to say it now. You need to say it now. You need to say it now. Okay? So, you as a chosen one, okay? We are not from Earth. And you've got so many confirmations from that. This is not our planet. This is not our planet. Okay? And we talked about the avatar already, but it goes so much more depth than that. Okay? And because I was looking up stuff about the deities that I like are connecting with and stuff like that, right? And then yin and yang came up. And they like took me into, I don't want to say rabbit hole, but it was like confirmation on so many things. When I told you the last reading that we did, that there is a intimacy between the divine being that resides within you and the avatar. Okay? Before the world became as what it is now, okay, the divine being could not exist in this world. The body itself could not exist in this world. In our old world, we could exist on it because frequencies was different. Energy was different, right? And we as divine beings, I can't even, it's like galactic frequency beings lost our home. When I asked the question, I was like, are you talking about Planet X? And they were like, no, that's what they call it, but that's not what it is, right? We lost our home. Our home was destroyed, right? And the way that who I was communicating to explain avatars, they call them humanoids. Because I asked the questions that needed to be asked, you know? I'm just that type of person, and my spirit that resides within me knows that. My first question was, were they worried about, like, did humans, basically it resided, did humans already exist when they came here? And they said no. It was an empty planet. They found this planet, and they wanted to make this planet their home, okay? And this is where the intimacy part comes in, between the divine being and what they consider humanoids, the avatar, had to exist with one another. They were testing out, as they created humanoids, as they call it, avatars, for them to coexist in, or to exist in, right? And there was somebody that was a part of destroying their last planet, because there was an evil, let's just say that, an evil frequency. I can't even really put my fingers on it. But that's the only way that this might make sense until I dive deeper, right? That's why I said I just had to get it out before I forgot it. There was an evil frequency, galactic, whatever it was, that seen what we call scientists in this world studying humanoids, because we've had humanoids, avatars, on our planet, Matter of fact, our home got destroyed. We went to another planet and we created humanoids, avatars, to live in. Because when we live in avatars, we tap into a different frequency. A scientist of this galactic beings, the divine beings that reside within us, they found a way for us to make our frequency more potent, to where we can use the frequency of a divine being and an avatar to move mountains, move worlds, tap into a different energy. It's like two souls, two spirits combined as one, and it makes it more powerful. Okay? And we're going to dive into it, but I have to get this out first. Two souls combined together as one becomes more potent, because as a divine being by itself, it's not that they couldn't tap into that frequency, but it was like, I don't want to say it was against rules or against laws. It was like they never experienced what they're experiencing through these avatars. That's the only way that I can make sense. When the time comes and I'm able to dive into it more, I'll dive into it. Okay? But again, we left our planet because our planet was destroyed. Okay? And when we left our planet, when our planet was destroyed, one of our scientists, very fucking intelligent motherfucker, very intelligent, like intelligent, found out why he was in this lab. The only thing that I can make sense is how we think. Scientists and lab. They call it something else. Not there yet. This being was in its lab, and it found out from our species that they were making. We call it AI. Free will. Thank you. I was going to say that, but that's not what they call it though. But what we call AI, they call us AI. You know what I mean? Mind blowing. But they were in this lab and they figured out a way to be able to exist on another planet. And they had sacrifices. People who sacrificed themselves in an avatar and went on to a different planet. And that person, at first, let me quit jumping ahead of myself. At first, a divine being sacrificed itself to see if they can exist on that planet, and it didn't work. That's when the scientists went into its lab and figured out the avatar, AI, right, to exist on that planet, and it worked. Again, that planet got destroyed. They were running from something, but they didn't know what they were running from. That person was in their inner circle. They had a rat, a mole, a snake in their grass, telling who was coming after them, after us, what we were doing and where we were going. Like they were feeding information to these individuals that were destroying what we were creating, because they wanted it for themselves, right? We wanted peace. We wanted unity. We wanted freedom. We wanted to live in our frequency and just be free, right? And again, the humanoid was made, avatar, AI, however it resonates for you, was created. And again, the beings studied humans, AI, avatars, humanoid, however, right? Studied them, right? Before they entered into the body. They studied them to, again, intimacy, build and on an intimate level of respect, of trust, of understanding why they were created, right? Why, who they are, what they are, and why they were created, to where the divine being could reside within the human being, the AI, right? As well as the human being doing what the human being was able to do, like two souls existing in one body, but in harmony, in unity. The divine being could get the frequency that it needed to put on that planet, plant what it needed to plant, put good vibes into that planet, right? As well as the human being doing what the human being was created to do, free will. You know what I mean? But with the divine being that was living on this positive frequency, harmony frequency, the human being was not meant for evil. Never was created for evil. And again, there was somebody who was a part of this pact that was with us while we were leaving our home, because the planet kept getting destroyed, that were telling those who were coming after us what we were doing, where we were going, what planet we were at, what we were creating, because they wanted to use it for evil. Okay? And again, our planet, the other planet that we went on to exist in humanoids, AIs, avatars, got destroyed. And every avatar with it got destroyed. Okay, so not only what we created and realized we could exist in it, in harmony and in peace, everything got destroyed. But they didn't destroy what was on our ship. Quotation, quotation. Right? Or let's say our, they're calling it something else. We call it ship. They're calling it something else. Time travel. It's something like, I'm trying to make it make sense. It's like time travel, ship. It's they call it something different. And this evil entity that was with us, right? And then this is the one thing I asked him. I said, if you guys have this frequency, and I wasn't doing it to question them, right? I was doing it to understand. And I said, if you guys had this frequency, how couldn't you tell that there was somebody against you guys among the group, right? And they said, because in our frequency, we can't see who is against us. When we are with the humanoid, the AI, we can sense, we can see, we can feel. We tap into a different frequency that helps us sense energy. They needed to put it in another body to feel. It's not that they lack power. They are very powerful. But to be in the AI, human body, they're able to tap in so much more. It's like when they're in their body, there's rules. And I don't want to say necessarily regulations, but there's something there that they have to go by or follow. I'm not entirely for sure, not there yet, but when I get there, I'm going to make a video about it. And like I said, I asked him, I was like, how could you not tell that this person was a snake? I'm talking to him like I talked to you. I was like, how did you guys not know that? And I said, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just trying to understand. And they said, our bodies cannot detect what we are detecting as this humanoid and us are as one. That whoever I was talking to was like, so we didn't know. You know what I mean? The person had a very heavy mask. Well, again, we came to this planet, right? And I feel like there was many planets before, but I was only showed 2. Our home, the one that they destroyed, and then this one. Like I said, when the video comes, we'll get to that. And again, they did the same pattern when they came to Earth. There was nothing, no human on this Earth. No human, no avatars. There was nothing on this Earth. They created it. They created the avatars. Transfer. It's giving me, have you guys ever seen the 100? Right? Without all the extra BS that comes with the 100. It's giving, like they kept showing me the 100. If you guys ever seen the series on Netflix, it's giving that type of energy. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, I feel like it goes deeper than that. But that's what who I was communicating with kept telling me. The 100. That's why I was so pulled to it. And if you've been pulled to watching the 100, there's information that they're telling you. Not all of it's information, but there's bits and pieces of information in it. Nevertheless. So again, we came to Earth. No humanoids, no AI, no nothing. Right? And again, they had still a piece of what the scientists worked on in the lab. They still had it. They still had what they worked on. Like, they didn't get rid of it. They destroyed what was on the other planet, but they didn't destroy what was on the ship. Okay, quotation, 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 ship. Right? What we call it. So we created humanoids, what they consider it. Humanoids. AI, right? Then when we break down AI, avatars. Again, And this time when they did it and they were trying to build the bond with the avatars, they were trying to build trust with the avatars. Do you know that low vibrational entity that was a snake came down to Earth and broke the free will of the humanoid? Because they were tired of living the same journey. They were tired of waiting. They seen the power that they could tap into. They didn't want to live in harmony anymore. They were sick of it. They didn't want the humanoids, the AIs, to be living off of free will. They didn't want to live in peace. They were sick of it. They seen the power between the divine being and the humanoid, AI, avatar, could empower together. Okay? And they came down on Earth and overtook the avatars that was on this Earth and broke the avatars' free will. Did not give them no respect. Did not give the avatar a chance to learn itself. It just immediately took control. This is why I say, when it comes to generational curses, you either operate from a low vibrational frequency, and when you break your generational curses, you operate from a high frequency. Like you're controlled by divine beings. And it's not even like a sense of control, like, oh, I control you. It's like I help you, I lead you, I guide you, I direct you, right? So it's like, who I was talking to was like taking accountability. They were like, we fucked up. We fucked up. That's why everything is the way that it is. Because they're trying to get rid of, let me not just say get rid of. That's not the proper term they used. They're trying to break what they've created to exist in harmony. They're trying to break them free, us free, the body, the avatar free from being used from this low vibrational entity. We're not even going to call it a divine being. It once was a divine being, but it chose something different. Right? Because they didn't want to live in harmony. They were sick of it. They're like, what you're doing is not working. It's not going to be successful. And they got mad. You know what I mean? Like, they took over avatars. Okay? And like I asked them, I said, how long have we been doing this? Which I know we've been doing it for eons. They said, we've been doing it for a very long time. To correct the mistake that was created. It took one person, and there was many people behind this person, or this being. You know what I mean? There was one person behind this being, or there was many people behind this being that wanted the same thing, because this person is a smooth talker. This being was a smooth talker. Just as this being masked in front of the divine beings who wanted peace and harmony, smooth talker. Very smooth talker. Like, something went off. Something was wrong. Like the last couple of planets that they went to, something clicked in the wrong way for this being. Like it was, oh, that's okay. I'm listening. It was a malfunction. Something happened to this being's avatar that they used, and there was a malfunction. And it got a taste of what could happen in an evil sense. Like there was a malfunction with the avatar that this being used, and it connected to its DNA and it stayed. That's the only way that I can make sense. That's the only way that it registers in my mind. You know what I mean? And it stayed. Or like this being fucked with it, and it made it malfunction. I can't make it make sense. But we're going to dive into it. But I kept hearing sacrifice. Because I asked them, I said, why is it that you guys created avatars? Because I was questioning, I said, because I asked them, I was like, why would you guys create, and there's a fucking train blowing in the background. Oh my God, there's a train blowing in the background. Ooh, I wish you guys could hear it. Confirmation. I asked them, I said, why did you guys create avatars in the first place, humanoids in the first place, AIs, right, in the first place, right? They said because our bodies couldn't exist on planets. Our bodies were made for our planet. Once our planet was destroyed, we had to figure out how we could survive off of our planet. And then the avatar was created. And also giving like Avatar, like the actual movie Avatar, like dude, like you see him wearing the mask and stuff like that. They've also shown me that too. Because on Avatar, they're wearing face masks. The humans, right? The divine beings, the true divine, like there's more messages into it than what they're giving, but that's just what they're showing me. Like they had to wear masks, and it's like, it's not saying that they actually had to wear masks, but it's like their body could not exist off of their planet. So they created the Avatar. Because again, like I kept having the conversation, but I wish you guys could have been there to see what the fuck was going on when I had this conversation. But I feel like, okay, this is so much confirmation. Like they're wanting you to know, like, listen, even what is going on right now, what happened in the past, what's happening right now, is a blessing. Because they're tapping into different parts that they've never tapped into, because they've been here on Earth for a while. For a while. Eons. Okay? And they're like, we're learning new things that we've never learned before. Like, they're studying the AI. They're studying the Avatar, right? And again, the one thing that really resonated with my spirit the last time I made a video was intimacy between the divine being and the Avatar. Right? It's like they're trying to build trust with us. Why the low vibrational entity is trying to disconnect us from source. Because there's something that created these divine beings. There is a higher source that has created these divine beings. Okay, and again, like they're saying, there's a blessing with what's going on right now. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. That's why when it comes to isolation, when you're being sat down, when you're being told to be cut off from reality, it's for you to hone in and tap in to who it is that you truly are. Remembering what and who you truly are. It's not for punishment. That's what this being is coming in and telling me. Like, it's giving starseed energy, but I don't want to disrespect this being, because it's so much more than starseed energy. It's so much more than Pleiadian starseed. But they're like, that's what the human mind fathoms. It's so much more than that. Your life has so much more purpose than what you're living, what we're living. That's why isolation comes. So we can tap into true reality of who we are. What's within us, what's connected to us, when we're healing. Even when we're not healing, they're always there, but it's like they don't want to interrupt our free will like the low vibrational entities have. Right? When we connect with our spirituality, talking to those of the higher realms, talking to those that are leading, guiding us, and directing us, they answer the call. You don't need to put a specific name on it. When you're talking to those who are leading, guiding you, directing you, and protecting you, they answer the call. Can't no low vibrational entity trick that if they wanted to. They can try to persuade you into that they're doing good things for you, that they're of higher vibrational realms. But I promise you, they can't match that shit, because they get irritated. They get aggravated when they try to tap into that frequency, because they can't. They can pretend to, but they can't actually tap into that frequency anymore. There's a little bit in them. A little bit. They can go back good if they wanted to. But the ones who are actually stuck on that frequency, they can't tap into it fully, and you'll know the difference. That's exactly what that being said. That's where the yin and yang come in. Like, it's so much deeper than that. So much deeper than that. But again, they're like, this is where the isolation comes from. So you can tap into who it is that's really on your team, to who it is that's really connected within you. Okay? And because the word, like, external, thank you, influences will try to sway you off your path of who you truly are. Everybody's got their own opinion on who they're talking to, who they're communicating with, who's guiding them. Angels, star seeds, Yahweh, Jesus, God, goddesses, you know what I mean? Hecate. It doesn't matter how it resonates with you. How it resonates with you. That's why they have you put on isolation. So you can tap into who's communicating with you, helping you, because you have a divine being that is connected with your spirit, pushing frequency into this realm that it's supposed to push in, as you do what it is that you're supposed to be doing in your avatar. You know what I mean? Like, you both are working together, not against each other. The low vibrational entities can't work with you. They work against you. They feed off of the body. The divine beings feed the body. The divine beings feed the earth. It feeds this realm. Okay? And that is the reason why isolation happens. Because sometimes it gets to the point where you're getting distorted. You get lost. You get confused. And they're like, it's time to sit down. It's time to sit down. It's time to sit down, you know? Because the way that this realm is going, you need to tap into who is really there for you. And that's what they're doing. Healing. This is why you're in your healing journey. This is why you're in your isolation when your isolation comes, okay? It's because you are meant to do great things. That's why the avatar was created. For harmony, for love, for peace, for prosperity, for abundance. And also, the avatars were created so when women birth children, all the other rest of the divine beings can come in and live that life. And live and exist on this earth. Okay? Because it's breaking years of generational trauma and chaos through what this low vibrational entity created. And again, like I kept telling them, like I was talking to them, I was like, yo, I know it's more than Christianity. I know it's more than all these other religions, Buddhism, Islam, Muslim. I said, I know it's more than that. I said, but it keeps connecting to the same beginning. Something went wrong. And then they filled me in. They gave me the juice. But this is why your healing's happening. And your isolation's happening, your hermit mode. However it resonates for you, it's happening. So you can see why you are who you are. The frequency that you have and that you carry and that you embody. You have a purpose. And it's so much more than the life that you're living. That we're living. Okay? They're like, own it. Own it. Own your powers. Own your gifts. Own your magic. Own your frequency. These divine beings didn't break free will for you. They won't disrespect you. They want to build trust with you, loyalty with you. So when they do connect with your body and they do push in frequencies into this reality, you will feel safe. You will feel protected because you see the evil in this world. That's why people talk about exorcism and shit. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than exorcism. It's deeper than that. There's stuff that they put in this food and the stuff that you drink. That's why you need to lay your hands on what you're drinking, on what you're eating. Speak prayers over your food. Speak life into your food where they have put death in it. You are a powerful being and you have something powerful within inside you. They did not want to break your free will. They wanted you to isolate. and heal. So you can see who it is that you truly are. A lot of people say, and this is what they just said, they said a lot of people say you are connected with God, so God resides within you and you are a God. They're like, you are a divine being. However that resonated with you, you are a divine being. You are chosen. Because what is inside you and who you are connected to, that is you. That is you. And this divine being said, listen, you've been in many hermit modes, isolation, plenty times before you got into your healing journey. Just so you can like get clarity on situations. They're like, we've always been here. We've always been here. We created the avatar for good cause, because we cannot exist without you. You cannot exist without us. Okay. You could, but it's like, I'm listening. The avatar body was created to share a bond. Okay? And for them not, the divine beings that came to this planet, for them not to create that bond with you leaves you open for spiritual attack. They created you to build a bond with you and push in frequency into this realm. So if they did not hop into the bond that they've meant for you to be connected to, it leaves you open for spiritual attack. Like your body can be, say that again, overthrown. I don't think that's the proper word. It's like abandoning ship. Somebody said it's like abandoning ship. You would be on airplane mode. You would be on airplane mode if the divine beings did not come down here and step in to what it is that you were meant to step into to share that bond. That's what we were created for. To live in harmony. And there's a cockiness to it. There's a low vibrational entity. It was like, that's why I took over. That's why I did this. There is no harmony. There is no nothing. Chaos. That's what I want. Chaos. Control. Chaos. And the divine being's like, no, we're not about breaking free will. We build a relationship. And the other one's like, I don't want a relationship. Control. That's what I want. You know what I mean? Like, I can hear both of them. Control. You know what I mean? But again, this divine being is like, listen, own who you are. Okay? We are here to help you. You are here helping us. It's a bond. It's a bond. That lower vibrational entity don't like that. They want to have complete control over your body. Dude, think about it. And the divine being just showed me, when you drink, there's spirits in alcohol. They put spirits in food. Low vibrational frequencies in the stuff that you watch and the stuff that you listen to. This divine being is like, you have powerful energy within inside you. That's always connected to you. Use it. Pray over your food. Put your hands over your food. Think it with telepathic communication. It's like you're a powerful being. There will be a point to where you get to where it is that you need to be when you need to be eating certain foods and stuff like that. But they're like, right now, don't beat yourself up. Don't make anybody make you feel. I feel like this is where the isolation comes in. You be around people to where they judge you for the stuff that you're eating, for the stuff that you're drinking, for the stuff that, you know what I mean, the stuff that you're listening to. You know what I mean? And they're like, it's not good. We want you to do better, but we also want you to use the power that you hold within to block it from harming you until you get to where it is, to where you need to be, to where you cut that shit off. They didn't say shit, I said shit. That's the only way that it makes sense for me and my human, you know what I mean? So they were like, don't beat yourself up, you know what I mean? It's about the divine being is showing me like this. It's elevation, divine timing. Take your time. This is why isolation happens. You need to be away from people that's trying to control you, conform you, because the more you isolate, the more you heal. And let's say hermit mode, healing. I feel like when I say that, it kind of rubs people the wrong way. Healing. And you own to who it is that you are, you'll get in that frequency. Because you're not being controlled, you're not conforming. You'll get in that frequency. So like, this is why the isolation happens. So you can get on that vibration. They're like, we don't want people to control you, because there are people in this world, and everybody, I'm not excluding anybody. There are every humanoid avatar, okay, deals with this low vibrational frequency at some point in their life. Nobody is excluded. You know what I mean? So it's like when you're being told to pull back, it's because it's your time to tap into what it is that you've been tapping into, because it gets to a point to where your spiritual team is like, yo, they'll let you do what they do, but it gets to a point to where they start showing you warnings, and you yourself with your free will is like, I gotta pull back, because you were very intuitive. Like, you were created to have intuition. You were created, you know what I mean, to tap into what this divine being was meant to tap into. To where two souls can bond together and tap into the frequency that was meant to push in harmony, love, peace, elevation, evolution, prosperity, abundance, feed the earth, feed the planet. You know what I mean? Feed the animals, feed like energy. Low vibrational entities feed off of it. Okay? Look at that. Planting. Like, when it was the beginning of time, we were planting healthy shit. Healthy shit. Healthy food. There was healthy water. There was healthy air. There was none of this pollution and all this shit that they're putting in the air. There was none of that. We were planting healthy shit. We had green thumbs. Green thumbs. Everything was healthy. Everything. There wasn't no fast foods or nothing like that, or nothing to that extent. We weren't eating animals. We were feeding the planet, feeding the animals. We were giving life to it. They're showing me these trees. Like I said, they keep throwing me back to the Avatar and the 100, like big trees. And I'm talking about, like, I know you guys seen the videos where there's some stumps that are completely cut, and it looks like a rock, but it's a tree that they cut down. Tree of knowledge is what somebody said. Knowledge. Remembrance. Knowledge. We were green thumbs. Okay? And this low vibrational frequency don't like that. They don't like that. It's like, man, the low vibrational entity is looking at the divine being like, will you shut the fuck up? And the divine being sitting there like, no. Truth has to be told. Now, this low vibrational entity, listen. This landed on top of this. This low vibrational entity don't want you healing. It don't want you succeeding. It don't want you tapping into the true frequency that you were created to be. It don't want that. It wants you low, stagnant. Listen, and I'm not even gonna lie. I eat fast food and want you eating that. Drinking this. I'm gonna sit here and call myself out. I mean, this is what the low vibrational entity wants. I pray over it. I ain't gonna exclude that. I pray over it. Any food that I eat, trust me, I speak the energy into it. Everything that I drink, eat, listen, pray over it. There will be a time when we're not doing this anymore. I promise you. I feel that in my spirit. The low vibrational entity don't want you on no high frequency. And wants this realm, this world to stay exactly as it is. And I promise you, these divine beings want you to elevate and rise and evolve. They've been doing this for eons. To save what they created to build a bond with. of love, peace, and harmony, healing, growing, elevation, evolution, love, light, unity. Big, heavy on the unity. Like I see the big, bold white letters and it's shining bright. Unity. Not separation. But sometimes you got to separate to heal, to see what it is that you need to heal, grow, elevate, and evolve in. So new seeds can be planted into your reality and the old seeds can be removed. You know what I mean? Like I said, this low vibrational entity does not want you healing, does not want you growing, does not want you evolving, does not want you tapping into what the fuck you are tapping into. Does not. And again, this is why I said I had to get on here, because after I heard it, it was like this low vibrational entity was trying to pluck, forget, pluck. No, baby, I'm going to get it out, and I don't give a fuck what time it is. Whoever the fuck is supposed to see it will see it. And I'm leaving it on my Facebook page. So those who need to see it will see it too. How about that? How about that? Okay. Hold on. But these divine beings want you to know you are very intuitive, very powerful. And this is no gender specific. Very powerful. Crown chakras protected. Heart chakras are protected. Your receiving hand is protected. You are also doing the protection. You are cloaked in protection. Sitting on your throne that you were birthed to sit in, protected. You are very intuitive. They try to break you and try to make you conform, but every time you know something's off. Like, I feel like if you were on this live or watching this video, you were in this energy of to where you've been cutting off certain things that you've been watching, certain music you've been listening to. Like, there's certain things that you have not been engaging in anymore. And it's like this divine being, this galactic, angelic, star seed, however this resonates for you, wants you to know it's only up from here. More is coming. This is your confirmation. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you are doing. This divine being told me somebody needed this confirmation. Somebody needed this guidance. That's why they brought me here on live this early. I could not go to sleep. I could not go to sleep. I could not. Why do you think I got this energy drink? I was like, oh, it's going to wait till 4 o'clock. They're like, no, it's not. Charge your phone. No, it's not. Get up. Get up. But again, they're like, they keep pointing back to this green thumb. They're like, you need to truly understand the vegetables that you're eating are not your true vegetables that were planted on this planet the first time. Those are not true vegetables. The vegetables that we first planted are different. They look different. Cucumbers are not as green as you think they are. Apples don't look like that. Carrots don't look like that. Okay? And some of these vegetables aren't even real vegetables. They're not. They're not. They're not. And of course, there's somebody, a part of my spiritual team was like, food's not fooding. Food is not fooding. Because the food that you're eating, if you are not praying over it, if you're not putting your energy over it, if you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, it's draining you. The itis, I know y'all be saying that. I got the itis. It's draining you. Especially when it comes to overeating. And listen, there will be some times that I'll get so hungry and I'll overeat. Low vibrationals want you to get like that. And I'm not saying anything about anybody being big, because look at this. Listen, I'm not saying anything about anybody's weight. They push you to overeat when it comes to fucking with your emotions. Okay. But again, somebody of my spiritual team was like, itis, food ain't fooding. Itis, I feel like that's my ancestor. Food ain't fooding. The itis. Somebody said, remind them of the itis. They said, keep praying over your food. Keep praying over your food, but stop. When you feel your spirit is done, nourished. Let me say that. When your spirit is nourished after you eat, a certain point, stop. Because what it is you're becoming aware of what spirit is trying to attach itself to you. Okay? That's confirmation for me too. Because trust me, baby, I love me some mac and cheese. Well, I love me some mac and cheese. Love it. Ugh. I could eat me a whole pan if I wanted to. You know what I mean? I can eat that every day of the week. Mac and cheese. Love it. Nevertheless, I feel like I'm losing myself. But they're like, don't second guess yourself. You are protected in all ways, shapes, and forms. You have gifts within inside you. You speak life over what you eat, because the energy that you have, you speak life over yourself when it comes to your prayers, your chants. If those who don't pray, it's chanting, placing your hands, or whatever it is that you do. They're showing me hands, voice, thoughts. There's Harry Potter going on in the back. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But anyways, they're like showing you wizard vibes. They're like, you do not understand how powerful you are. Hands, voice, thought. And it connects it with all your chakras in your body. Like, they're like, these 7 chakras, and plus your soul star and your earth star, it's not the only chakras you have in your body. You're full of them. You're full of chakras. Full of them. Full of them. It's not just 7 and your soul star and your earth star. Your whole body is full of chakras. Okay? Your whole body. Okay? Look. This divine being is like, take the opportunity to tap into what you hold within inside you. You hold a frequency. It's why the low vibrational entity attacks you so much. Tries to push bad thoughts into your mind so much. Tries to make you conform and control you through the stuff that you listen to, the stuff that you watch, the stuff that you eat, or you know what I mean? And it's not, they're not trying to shame you if you're not eating healthy just yet. Because listen, the divine being is communicating with me and I'm over here drinking a Red Bull. And I smoke cigarettes. So it's not about the stuff that you're eating and that you're drinking. Because the divine being doesn't judge you. Because the divine being knows what's up. You're elevating. You're evolving. The divine being knows what's going on. The divine being don't judge. The low vibrational entity, judgment. Damnation. Just cruelty. That's what the divine being said. Cruelty. This low vibrational entity. They don't even want to call it a divine being anymore. Cruelty. So like, this divine being is like, take the opportunity to tap into your powers, your gifts, and your magic. You are a powerful being. When you were created, it was put inside you. It was put inside you. So the divine being could exist with you, and you exist with the divine being. Because the divine being put the stuff inside you, right? It's like one cannot exist without the other. You could exist, but you'll be spiritually attacked. And it wasn't doing that to harm you. They were doing that because you were meant to exist with the divine being. It wasn't to control. It was to exist together as one. One. But like, take the opportunity to tap into what it is that you hold. You are protected. Look at that. You're a healer. Do you see that fire coming off of that being's hand? Spiritual birth confirmation. You're a healer. Okay? You are very powerful. Look at that. And they even got the freaking background. Look at that. Do you see that? They're like, you are chosen. Your life has so much meaning. So much more meaning than the life that you're living. This was not supposed to be what you were living. This was not it. They're like, show me the lost city of Atlantis type shit. This is not what you were supposed to be living. They're like, use your powers, use your gifts, use your magic. Tap into it because that's what you were born for. That's what you were created for. It was not meant to control. It was to gain trust, to gain respect, to create a relationship, to exist as one. You need me, I need you. One cannot exist without the other. And it's not to rub it in your face. It's to let you know where we're here. We are here to exist and bring beautiful frequencies into this world. The divine being said it's so much more than that. This is just barely scratching the surface. But it's close to it. It's so much more than that. Okay? Hone into your light. Even when you're in your darkest times, hone into your light. My divine being's making me say it. Ye though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, if that resonates for somebody. Okay? Hone into your light. You have this divine being with you. Okay? You have powerful goddesses and gods that walk with you because they know who you are. You got powerful ancestors that has been on this earth for eons. And bloodlines that are cool with that divine being because this divine being, you're not the first body this divine being has existed in. There's many more. Many more. You are that divine being. You are that divine being. Focus in on your light. Okay? Focus on your powers, your gifts, and your magic. Now is your opportunity. Do you see how this world is going? All y'all on this live or who is going to see this video, very well known about frequency. Very well known about spirits. Very well known about powers, about gifts, about magic, about Reiki, about channel messaging, downloads. And if you're not, you're becoming aware of it. You're listening to frequency music, or you're listening to better music, or you're on your way to that. If you've been questioning about if you're going on the right path, if you are on this video, if you are not there, you are walking it. You are walking it. Focus in on your light. This is not your first rodeo. This is not your first time down you being here. You have came down here in many avatars and brought up prosperity, abundance, powers, gifts, magic. You've been putting application in for eons. Look at that family tree. This is your Akashic Records. Your book is thicker than that. You've been here many times. Many. Okay? They're like focusing on your light. You can tap into the avatar that you were living in's energy and focus on that light. But when times get dark, that's why the divine being had me say, ye though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right? And that can mean many different for anybody. They're like, take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. Focus on your light. If you cannot use the avatar that you're in and the avatar is running off of fear, the avatar is running off of confusion, the avatar is just running off of not knowing what to do, you can tap into the divine being that resides within you. Because that divine being's been here many lifetimes. And it's not saying the avatar is dumb. It's not saying the avatar is weak. This divine being feeds this avatar life. You feed this avatar life. Good energy. Good energy. Okay? And you know how to do it. Again, you've been here many lifetimes. You know how to do it. Just communicate to it. Tell those that are leading you, guiding you, directing. Don't even tell. Just ask them like, yo, can you connect me to my true source that resides within me? And look, the instant smoke, when I said that, started pointing in my direction. Can you help me tap into the true source that resides within me? Spirit guides, spirit team, my true spirit guides, my true spiritual team. Those who are really here for me. Can you help me tap into that energy? Because they fuck with you the long way. You've been here many lifetimes. These gods and goddesses and angels, take it how it resonates, that has been here forever. You know what I mean? And the divine being is like, they call them angels, but it's so much different. It's just a word for the human mind to resonate with. It's a frequency. But tap into that energy. This frequency that they've created when it comes to Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Ezekiel and Archangel Uriel, like all these angels, they embodied it. They embodied it. And now they go by that name because there's a frequency that they want humanoids to call on for protection, for guidance. And it also comes with these goddesses and gods too. That these goddesses and gods were here at one point in time and they were worshipped. Do you know what I mean? Like this isn't a non-existing thing. They were here. You were here in that time when they were here. And they saw you, a chosen one. Okay. We already had that conversation. But again, you need to see how beautiful you are. You need to see how powerful you are. You've been through some tough times in life, and you beat yourself up. You get hard on yourself. You beat yourself up. You don't feel like you're good enough. You don't feel like you're powerful enough. You don't feel like you're worthy enough. You don't feel like you're good enough for prosperity, abundance, powers, gifts, magic. Like you beat yourself up. Okay? And this divine being is like, listen, stop that. That's the low vibrational entity. Okay? Being cruelty. That's exactly what it said. Low vibrational entity. Cruelty. That's not who you are. You were built to vibrate on a frequency with this divine being. And of course, this low vibrational entity done some bullshit. And now it wants to feed off of your spirit and make you feel like you're not worthy. You're not. You know what I mean? But again, it's the low vibrational entity that is using your body to do this fucked up shit. This low vibrational entity don't care about free will. It never did. Why do you think there's so much control in this realm? This low vibrational entity never cared about free will. It cared about you conforming. Conforming. Okay? This divine being is saying, listen, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're enough, you're wise, you're gifted, you're intuitive. You were created that way. Don't listen to the negative thoughts. Don't listen because those thoughts aren't yours. Okay, clear it out. Those thoughts aren't yours. Low vibrational entities. That's why you're in isolation. It's people who were used by these low vibrational entities to push those thoughts into your reality because they're not awake yet. They're still being used by that lower force. That's why you go into isolation. That's why you go into healing to release what you've been through, what you still hold on to, breaking these generational curses so you can see the true you. So you can see the true you and unlearn what was taught to you. This divine being is like, listen, you are beautiful, you are powerful, you are handsome, you are enough, you're powerful, you're gifted, you're wise, you're a healer, you're a channeler. You see signs, synchronicities, angel numbers. Don't listen. Heal, grow, and evolve. Don't listen. And it'll take some time. Okay, this isn't going to be like, but I promise you, when you get to where it is that you're getting and you're not listening to that bullshit anymore, it's going to feel like it's overnight. But you're still going to sense that energy. You have to become aware. And this is what this divine being is saying. You have to become aware of who this low vibrational entity is. You have to. So when you see it, you know how to handle it accordingly. You have to know how to handle it accordingly. We're not going to let you go completely silent because we need you to see who you're dealing with on a spiritual level. You will observe and not absorb. There's going to be a time where you are observing and not absorbing. You need to see who you're dealing with. And this is what this divine being is saying. You need to see who you're dealing with. This is why you went through what you went through. So you can see who you're dealing with. When you're dealing with them on a physical level. It won't be just spiritual anymore. It'll be a physical level. You'll see who you're dealing with. You'll see what your bloodline that you've lived in or that this avatar is connected to has dealt with for eons. You'll see it. You'll spot it and you won't second guess it. Okay? Look at that. Here and now. Here and now. Here and now. Don't worry about past, present, future. You are in, they're like, time isn't an existent thing. It's not. It's not real. Time is not real. They create time to control you, to make you conform, to rush. Everything is divine time. Everything is divine timing is what this divine being says. You don't need to rush and do nothing. I feel like they're getting on me too because I wanted to hop on here and say what needed to be said. Nevertheless, I feel like I'm second guessing on myself on that. Nevertheless, but they're like, here and now. You don't need everything that you're doing, past, present, and future is happening right now because the divine being is connected to you. You are connected to these Akashic records. Everything past, present, and future is here now. That horn's blowing again from that train. Here and now. Okay? You're already spotting these low vibrational entities that are attached to certain people, that is attached to food, that is attached to this music, that's attached to your own generational curses that you are breaking. You're already spotting it. They're like, don't second guess yourself. You're already spotting it. This low vibrational entity makes you want to think, you ain't no generational curse breaker. You ain't no divine being. You ain't this. You ain't that. This divine being is like, yes, you are. You're already doing it here and now. It's only going to get better. And this low vibrational entity's pissed. Pissed. This low vibrational entity makes you want to feel low and down because this world won't accept you as you are when it comes to your spiritual beliefs, your identity, your gender, what you wear, what you speak, what you listen to. Oh, I got to do what they want me to do because if I don't, I won't be accepted. This divine being was like, that doesn't matter. It never did. We wanted harmony. However, harmony came. We knew what was going to happen. We knew it. We don't care. We don't care. We accept you as you are. Okay? Ooh, that's too many. Y'all quit playing. There's too many. Look, you're a blessing. These trees keep coming up. Do you see that? On Earth. You are a blessing. Look at all those planets. They're showing the planets that they've been on. I mean, that's not the exact planets, but they're showing planets. The planet, every planet that you've been on, you've been a blessing. You've been a blessing. Every planet. Look at that. You brought light. You put frequency into every planet. You are a blessing. Don't listen to that low vibrational ass shit. You have always been a blessing. Always. There will be people in this realm and in this world to make you feel like you're not. Because they're being controlled by the low vibrational frequency. You have been too, but you are breaking free. You're liberating yourself. You're liberating the bloodline of the avatar that you're living in. Liberating it. And this low vibrational frequency who took over the avatar the first time is pissed. They don't like it. Because they know their plans are about to spoil. This time is different. It's only up from here. This time is different. Change is coming, and this low vibrational entity can smell it. That's why they're doing everything they can do to control and conform and make you bow. This low vibrational entity can smell it. It can sense it. It can feel it. And it's mad. Big mad. But you're a blessing. Okay? You are a blessing. These divine beings want you to stop second guessing yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. You were created to live in harmony, to live in peace, to live in a high vibrational frequency. But this fucktard wanted to come down here and make us conform and broke free will. Broke it. Did not care. So this is what had to happen to break you free from this free will that this fucktard broke. I'm gonna call it like it is. This low vibrational entity did not want change. Did not want it. Not the way that divine beings were doing it. It didn't want it that way. Did not. So this divine being is like, listen, stop being hard on yourself. You're not doing anything wrong. You have to go through the process of darkness, of evil in this world, so you can be aware of it, recognize it. But also find your power in your true darkness, your intuition in your true darkness, to where the secrets have been hidden, the knowledge has been hidden, and you can pull it out and bring it into the light. There is power in your darkness. Where do you think this divine being is coming from? Darkness. Where the confusion has been and clarity is coming. Okay? The darkness that this low vibrational entity wants you to believe is evil. It's your power. This low vibrational entity resides on evil energy. Not you. Not you. Not you. This low vibrational entity could have tapped into power. Could have tapped into what it was supposed to tap into. It chose not to. You're on this live, you're seeing this video, you're choosing not to. Okay? And this divine being is like, listen, stop being hard on yourself. You are breaking free from what this fucktard has done. Okay? I don't know. The divine being keeps making me point back. That's the only way I can make it make sense. But the divine being is like, stop being hard on yourself. This had to happen this way because free will was broken. And now we are breaking you free from what dumb fuck, wherever, not you, is doing, has done in the past. You know what I mean? So, I mean, stop being hard on yourself. And I feel like they're saying it to me too. Like I said, this message is for you and me and whoever else is seeing this video whenever I'm off live. It's for those who are healing, growing, and evolving to see. The avatars who are bringing in frequency. It's going to be a success. The low vibrational entities want you to think that it's not going to be a success. We win. We win. We bring life. Look at this. Wait, that's wrong. Application. Right? You've seen the tree. Right? Tree, green thumb. Right? We put in the application. Right? Again, more trees. Look at that. More trees. Right? Look at that. Planets. blessings, roots going in the planet and trees. Look, earth, light shining into earth, right? And it's doing it again. Boom, boom, boom. We are successful. And this low vibrational energy is mad. Because of the hands of fate, it's being dealt. They lose more battles than we do. They lose more soldiers than we do warriors. And this low vibrational entity is mad. Mad. Because even the people that they use, this low vibrational entity use, they conform and they come on our side. Not everybody stays on this low vibrational entity side. Because of the light we have. Because of the opportunities we're showing these individuals that are on this low vibrational entity side. They're mad. Even people switch sides. That's where the yin and yang come from. Okay? There's always a little bit of yin in the yang and a little bit of yang in the yin, because even those that are on that evil bullshit, they're not really evil. They're just lost in the darkness, and they find their light. They find their powers. They find their gifts. They find their magic. They wake the fuck up. They wake up. Yin and yang, that shook my mind. I was like, what? Because it's not all evil, and it's not all like, even the people that you think are good are not good. Even the people that you think are bad are not bad. There's a little piece of hope and a little piece of badness in those who portray to be good. There's a little piece of hope in those who are viewed bad. Okay. Yin and yang, baby. Ooh. When I heard that, I was like, ooh, mind blown. Hello. Anyways, you bring fulfillment into this life. Okay? You bring fulfillment into this life. Heaven's doors are always open to you because of the energy you carry. You see that? The beautiful energy you carry. Look at all those plants. Every planet you get on, every planet we've always been on, it loves us. It welcomes us. Because the planet is alive too. The planet has energy too. Every planet we've been on, it feels us coming. It's a frequency. And it's always been welcome to us. Always. The divine beings always been welcome to us. And Mother Earth is fucking fed up with this low vibrational entity shit. Why do you think we're all waking up? Why do you think stuff is happening the way that it's happening? Why they're trying to control us more? Why they're trying to make us conform more? Why do you think stuff is the way that it is? Because each planet has enough. The last couple of planets we were on, not there yet. They're making me focus on Earth right now. I feel like we're going to travel when the time comes to travel, so I'm going to clock that. You know what I mean? I'm going to clock it. It's not, okay, I'm listening. The divine being says it's not that those planets were weak. There's something about this planet Earth. There's something about Earth that's more powerful than all the other planets that we've been on, besides our original home. Something to that effect. There's something on Earth that is different than any other planet we've been on. There's been planets that are powerful, but there's something to Earth. I want to say gold, but I feel like that's something that somebody's pushed into my mind. I don't feel like that's correct. Divine Spirit said it's deeper than that. It's deeper than gold. It's deeper than that. It's frequency. There's something powerful about Earth. You know? They want you to believe the illusion that it's just about gold. No, it's something more than that. It's a frequency that Earth carries. Like Earth breathes. I don't know how to make sense. Like, Earth could be represented as a human. That's the only thing that makes it make sense. Earth could be represented as a human. There's other planets that's been like that, but there's something specific about Earth. That's why this low vibrational entity done what it done. Because there's something about Earth. Can't really put my finger on it just yet. That divine being doesn't want me to focus on it too much. But there's something about Earth that this low vibrational fuck knew about and took control. Broke free will. There's something about Earth that this low vibrational entity wants and has been getting every lifetime. Transfers from body to body to body to body because it can't go back with the divine beings. It doesn't want to. It wants control and people to conform. There's something about Earth. Can't really put my finger on it. But it's like something special. It's not gold. It's something else. But this divine spirit wants you to know, like, listen, you're unfolding. You are the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Stop thinking you're under damnation. Stop thinking that you've done something wrong. Stop thinking that you're being punished right now. When it comes to you learning lessons, stop thinking you're being punished. You're not being punished for anything. You're breaking free from this control these low vibrational entities want you to stay stuck into. You're not in trouble for anything. You didn't do anything wrong. If anything, these divine beings are taking accountability more than anything else. This low vibrational entity don't like that. Don't. Okay? But you're here to answer your call. And if you haven't answered your call yet, this divine being is like, answer your call. This divine being is like, what is your soul calling you to do? What has your soul been calling you to do? Music, poetry, singing, rapping. Showing me something with hands. Reiki. Somebody's really crafty. I can't really put my fingers on it. But it's something to do with hands. They're like, take the leap of faith and trust your journey. Ooh, my left ear is itching. Somebody is talking shit. They're talking shit. Don't listen to the negativity. Don't listen to the chaos. Don't listen to none of that. Hone out of it. Take your leap of faith. Whatever it is that your soul's being called to do. Being a content creator. Making food videos. Making videos of your music, of your poetry, of you crafting stuff, of you painting, of you building glass, of your tattoos. Whatever it is that your soul is being called for you to do. If it's you... Somebody just showed me the video of the stars in the sky. If it's you just taking pictures of random things in life, do it. You will flourish in it. Take the leap of faith. The universe will catch you every time. Okay? You got powerful beings in your corner. Look at that. That moon standing right behind you. Do you see that? Look at the energy that's coming off of it. Like, dude, you were so intuitive. You were so powerful. Tap into it, man. Stop second guessing yourself. When the energy around you tells you, like, listen, I got to do something. Say, I got to do it. I got to do it. Listen to 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 it. Because when you second guess yourself, you're allowing this low vibrational frequency or this low vibrational entity to control what's next. The divine being is here, right? And the divine being is guiding you, but you have to break yourself free from this curse of what your bloodline has done for centuries. The divine being is here. The divine being is pushing into frequency. The divine being is helping you tap into the power that you two hold together. You have to break free from the control of this low vibrational frequency. And it's like doubting. It's like generational curse. They're showing me low vibrational frequency and generational curse. You've got to set yourself free. You've got to choose a different path. You've got to take the leap of faith and do something different. It is your calling. This stuff comes up in your realities because it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. To make the decision, to answer your calling, to take the leap of faith, to do something different. You were not created for no reason. The low vibrational entity wants you to think, oh, you're not made of nothing. You're not made to be a millionaire. You're not made to be a billionaire. You're not made to be bringing abundance in this world. You're not going to have this car. You're not going to have this house. You're going to be stuck in the same reality that you are in forever. Stop listening to it because it's not true. Not true. Not ever was it true. You have always been initiated. You have always been initiated. It says rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You have always been initiated. And not even these snakes. Listen, the people that want to harm you, that are being used by that low vibrational entity, it's not even on your path. It's literally on your team protecting you from bullshit. I'm telling you, there are people that are conforming and switching sides and joining the divine beings. Joining the team that you're on. What you are doing are making avatars switch sides and tap into who it is that they truly are. That's your purpose. To wake them the fuck up. Not everybody's gonna wake up. Okay, let me go ahead and shake that in there. Not everybody's gonna wake up. But you are making people switch sides. To realize that there is a different way, that there is a different purpose. You're making people switch sides. That's why you're initiated. Your spirit, okay, are waking people who have been trapped in this darkness, in their generational curse. You're waking them up. You, by being your authentic self, you're waking people up. And again, not everybody that is considered bad is evil. Just confused. And not everybody that is good. They're bad. Evil. Okay? You've seen that in this world many times. Many times. Okay? This is your confirmation. You are the initiation. You are the whistleblower. You are the hornblower. You are the waymaker. You are the generational curse breaker. Earth angel. Star seed. Chosen one. Okay? Here and now, and you've been that way in every lifetime. You've been the big blessing. Look at what you do to every planet you get onto. You feed it life. You are a green thumb. Pushing in beautiful frequency. You are the initiation. You go into people's reality and you just be your authentic self and it wakes them up. Am I going to keep doing what the fuck I'm doing or am I going to do something different? And you don't even tell them. You're yourself. And it wakes people up. It's like, wait a minute. You wake something within inside them. And either they will close off and they will keep doing what they've been doing and karma will come. Or they'll do something different. Okay? You are the initiation. For people to take the leap of faith, answer their calling, and realize it's happening for them, not to them. The decision is already made. The decision's already made. This has already been written in a book. You're just applying what was already written. You're just applying what's already written. That's all. It's been written in every lifetime. Setting souls free. Been written in every lifetime. And then also too, okay, you are the seed of light. You are laying foundations. You are the divine plan. That's more confirmation. You need to realize the power you hold. It says grandmother of Jesus. But like, Yahweh is coming in. Like, I definitely believe Jesus. I really don't like calling him that because I feel like that was the name that they created for him. I feel like it's so much more depth than that. Was a healer. Said, I am the way. Right? Basically, he was healing. He was praying people, bringing the deaf back to life, the sick to good health. Okay? You are the seeding of light. You are laying foundations. Look at that. You are waking people up into who it is that they truly are, baby. You are divining of light. You, if you are seeing this video, you, through live or just it's sitting on my platform, you are a part of the divine plan. You are a part of divine order. Sometimes you forget that. This divine spirit is like, yo, wake up. Feel like your ancestors are coming in heavy too. Of this bloodline, they're like, listen, you're setting us free. You have set us free. More are being set free. It's giving like, and I don't want you to add no skin tone to this. I'm talking about the intention and the spirit. It's giving Harriet Tubman vibes. Remove the slave part. Matter of fact, no, keep that. Remove the skin tone. You are setting those that have been stuck in slavery to conforming and control for eons. Eons. Okay? Remove the skin tone. Remove it, because it's not about that. It's about frequency, baby. It's about frequency. Not everybody is going to do a different path. They're going to stay stuck in the curse. But it will become their time when you'll be in their body and you'll break them free. You just won't be able to do it in the body that you're living in. It's giving Harriet Tubman vibes. It's not about the skin tone. It's about the spirit that resided within her. She took no shit. And she didn't listen to nobody but God. Nobody but God. That's the energy you embody. Okay? Trust your intuition. What the fuck did I say? Harriet Tubman trusted her intuition. Okay? Did not let nobody sway her. Why do you think you're on this isolation? Why do you think you've been cut off from certain people? Why do you think you're not hanging out with the crowd you once used to? Why do you think that you're not going to certain places you once used to? And you're really fucking healing. It is because you are tapping in to the energy that it is that resides within you. You are listening to your intuition. My left ear is itching. It's hurting. Let me not say itching. My left ear is hurting. These low vibrational entities are pissed. They don't want you hearing this shit. They don't want you hearing that. They don't want you hearing that. They want you to focus on the skin tone. It's the spirit she had that broke slaves from freedom. This right here, the control, breaking the people who are under control. Confusion from freedom by being who it is that you are. The initiation, the light that you carry. The divine plan that you are a part of. There are so many people before her, so many people after her. Yahweh, Jesus did the same thing. A healer broke many people free from the truth, but they try to condemn it and put it underneath control. There are so many people that we are not aware of that have done the same thing. But they put it in a box to try to cause confusion and separation and judgment and bitterness. Remove the illusion. See the spirit. See the spirit. Okay? Oh, my body's on fire. It's warm, buddy. Holy shit. Ah. Shoo. I think my ears are getting red. I don't know if y'all can see that, but my ears are getting red, boy. Shoo. Listen, this isolation is for you to look at yourself. This isolation, when you're not around anybody, is to show you what you need to work on, what you need to put application towards, what you need to heal with inside yourself. Okay? What you need to heal inside yourself. What you're here for to break in your bloodline. For you to stop beating up on yourself. For you to realize the power that you hold within. Okay? This is not to punish you. This is to wake your reality and shake it up. Because, baby, you're here to shake up this reality. How can you shake a reality if you didn't even shake your own? How can you liberate this reality if you didn't liberate yourself and your ancestors? You can't liberate nothing if you don't do it with inside yourself first. You can't. You can't show somebody to take the leap of faith if you're not taking it yourself. You can't show nobody to answer the call if you're not answering your own. You can't tell nobody, hey, baby, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you if you're not seeing that for yourself. You cannot be the messenger if you're not paying attention to your own message. Your life has so much more meaning than what you're living. It's control, baby. Tap into what it is that is being shown to you right now when it comes to your isolation, your healing, your hermit mode, however this resonates for you. Whatever you have been removed from, whatever it is that you stop eating, whatever it is that you stop listening to, whoever you're not around anymore, whatever clubs you're not going to anymore, food restaurants you're not going to anymore, if you're not eating fast food anymore, if you're not drinking Red Bulls anymore, if you're not, listen, whatever it is that you're not doing anymore, listen. Tap in to see what's going on with your energy. Tap into your spiritual team and see what the fuck is going on, because you need to become aware of what is going on. To be unaware, or to be unaware is to be confused. To be led astray. You need to be aware what is going on with your energy, your frequency. All this is happening. Like, you ever get like you crave certain food? Cucumbers, pickles, salad, lettuce, carrots, coleslaw, water. You know what I mean? Go into a body of ocean of water, rivers, grass. There's a reason to it. Become aware of what your body, your spirit, let's not just say body. Nobody's connected to spirit. Your body and your spirit, your divine being is telling you. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Okay? Listen. Take a break when you need to. This low vibrational energy wants to make you feel everything's all hustle and bustle when it comes to you. You gotta break your back to get what you want. That's why you're in isolation right now, or whatever it is that you're doing. Something shifted into your reality. Let's just say that. Something shifted into your reality because you've been on this mindset of, oh, I gotta hustle and bustle. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. If I don't do this way, then I'm not going to get where I need to be in life. That's a lie. It's a lie. It's what this low vibrational entity wants you to think. You are on a divine mission, a divine order, a divine plan, a divine frequency. Everything for you happens in divine timing, baby. Rest when you need to. What is yours is not going to miss you. You know, you answering your calling is when you're in rest and peace and silence. Not hanging out with everybody, not connecting with everybody, just resting. I don't care if you're laying in your bed and you're just scrolling through what it is that you need to scroll through. And I'm not talking about stuff that's feeding off of your spirit and pushing negativity. I'm talking about stuff that feeds your spirit. You don't need to be doing everything all the time. When you are answering your call, it could just be you resting and listening to spirit and communicating to spirit. Okay? You don't have to be doing different multiple things to connect with spirit. It's already within you. It's already in you. It's already in you. You don't need to do nothing. It's already in you. Get in the silence, and I bet you hear it. I bet you do. Okay? Take a break when you need to. It says take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. You can't do what everybody else is doing. You can't do what everybody do. Because if you do what somebody else is doing, you're going off their journey. You're going off their path. you're going off their destiny, and it'll drain the fuck out of you if you're doing what somebody else is doing, because it's not yours. If you're comparing yourself to somebody, if you're in competition with somebody, and sometimes we don't know what we're doing. I feel like when I said that hurt somebody real deep. Sometimes you're not aware of what you're doing. Okay? But this is what this hermit mode and healing is about. If you've been doing what your parents wanted you to do your whole entire life, they set in your mind to be at a competition and do better than what they wanted you to do. Or whoever raised you. Okay? Get off of that treadmill. That's not your race. That was theirs. If you see your friends buying fancy cars and doing putting their money towards whatever it is that they're putting towards, your time will come. This is why I saw this video the other day, and I swear it makes so much sense. Sometimes you need to go into isolation because it's okay for you to go buy a cheap meal. Some people you hang out with, they're out here spending money on stuff, and that's not your timeline. You need to build. You need to stack your money and build. You're resting and you stepping into your journey is different from theirs. Sometimes you need to get out of people's energy so you can see what your destiny is. So sometimes we compare our destinies to other people's. And we're like, okay, this is what they're doing. This is what I need to do. Or our parents or whoever it is that raised you taught you to be a certain way. And you're like, all right, this is what I need to do. I need to go to college. I need to go into college for 8 years. And then I'm going to put my destiny on the back burner because this is what was taught to me to do. And really, in reality, the only thing that you needed to do is do what the fuck you were supposed to do from get-go. And I promise you the blessing would have fell right in your lap. By you resting on divine timing and listening to your intuition, what you wanted to do the first time before somebody else told you that, hey, this might work out for you. No, listen to the divine being that resides within you. There's always a way. Always a way. Okay? This is why this isolation is happening. So you can listen to what resides within you. Not external influences. And I'm not saying they're bad people. But just right now, they're not your people that you're meant to be dealing with. And in time, if they're not supposed to be your people at all, guess what? Separation happens. Rather, you're doing it, they're doing it. It doesn't even matter. The point being is you are meant to tone and hone into who you've been connected to for eons. The divine being that resides within you, you the avatar, need to connect. To be unaware is to be misled. To be confused. That's why you get depressed. That's why you get aggravated. That's why you get frustrated. And you don't know what's going on. The isolations and the hermit modes happens to make you check in. It's like a spiritual check-in. It's like calling and talking to your therapist. That's what the divine being says. It's like calling and talking to your therapist. A mental check-in for your therapist. Spiritual check-in for your therapist. Your spiritual team is like, listen, we need a check-in. We need a check-in. Lock in. Your hermit modes is a spiritual check-in. And I don't care if they happen 5 times a week. I don't care. There's a reason for it. There is a reason for it. Okay. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. I don't care, baby. I'm here for it. I've been on here since what? 7, 8, 9? Ooh, we've been on here for 2 hours? Shit. Has it been 2 hours? I don't care. I'm here to pass the message. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Spirit, use me, baby. Use me. I don't care. My left ear is itching, burning. Somebody's talking shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It is what it is. Oh, shit. Look. Oh my God. Your spiritual team. Listen, it says you have to come back to the start to see what you missed before. Stop beating yourself up for starting over. Stop beating yourself up for starting over. Stop beating yourself up for being placed on hermit mode after hermit mode after hermit mode after hermit mode. Stop beating yourself up for starting over. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay? Listen. It says, let your true colors show so you can, so your tribe knows how to find you. Do you know when these isolations and start overings happens because you're honing into your true soul tribe, your spiritual team. And then in turn, when you love yourself and free yourself from what you've been rejecting and free yourself from what no longer serves you. Listen, baby, you're attracting onto this frequency of this light that you've come down here to be. You're honing into your true self. You're honing into what lessons you haven't been paying attention to. And then the people that are meant to be for you will come in. Okay? Stop beating yourself up for starting over. Look at this. This is your time to step up and lead from your soul. Oh my God. Your spiritual team, this divine being, is like, listen, it is time to lead from what is within us. The true frequency we have come to put on this earth. The true frequency that we are. We need to embody it and hone into it and step into this initiation. Step into our powers. Step into our magic. Step into our gifts and break free from this low vibrational frequency control. This fucking idiot. I don't care. Idiot. New chapters require a new version of you. And I'm talking not losing a part of yourself. I'm talking breaking free from the generational curses. New chapters require you not to act into your generational curse. This is why you're in your hermit mode. This is why you're healing. This is why you're going through what it is that you're going through. This is why stuff is brought to you that hurts. Stuff that is brought to you that like rips your spirit in half. Because if that not happened, you would not realize what is going on. You would not. If you would not have stuff that come to you to sting you, to make you learn a lesson, or just doesn't feel right with your spirit, let me not say sting, that doesn't feel right with your spirit, you would not wake up. You would just completely go oblivious to what is going on. When something feels heavy on your heart, when something in your energy shifts, there's a shift for a reason. And so you can wake up to like, I'm people pleasing. I feel inferior. This might be jealousy. This might be envy. This might be comparison. This is abuse. I've dealt with this before. I'm dealing with a narcissist. You know what I mean? Like, this shit happens to let you know what generational curse you're operating from. So you can heal it, deal with it, feel it, release it, and let it go. Because there is a new chapter for you to step into, and this generational curse can't come with you, baby. It can't. Because then you'll self-doubt. Then you won't feel good enough. Then you won't feel powerful enough. And then again, this low vibrational frequency be like, oh, you're not a divine one. You're not a chosen one. You're not powerful. You're not magical. You're not enough. How can you help people if you cannot let that generational curse go by healing it, feeling it, and letting it go, and realizing how it plays parts in your reality? Okay? You are the initiation. That keeps popping back up. You are the initiation for yourself, for your bloodline, and for the people that come into your reality. You are the initiation by you being your authentic self, by you breaking your generational curses, by you going through but what you went through, and telling and sharing your story to others who need a way out. You show them the path by what you went through. You show them the path by what you went through. I swear, if you're watching this video, baby, you better hit the motherfucking fast forward button, because, baby, this is going to be just juice. It's juice, baby. You're going to be on here for a little bit. It's fine. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That's all I can say. Fast forward if you need to. Okay? Push this little side right here. Fast forward if you need to. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You know, it is what it is. Shoot. That's how I know I'm dealing with a divine spirit. My energy is like, it's pumping. Pumping! Okay. Ooh. Which one's first? Which one's first? Oh, no, this one's first. So listen, okay? When I said, when stuff comes to you, and it comes off as a sting, or it makes your spirit fall off, right? You have to break your generational curses so you can step into who it is that you're meant to step into, right? And I feel like as I said that, a person was like, how the fuck am I supposed to step into it? How am I supposed to do that, right? Okay. There is a way if you're willing to change the way you see it. You are the waymaker. There's a waymaker within inside you. It's been here many lifetimes. That is you. It's you versus you. You versus you. There's a way if you change the way you're seeing it. Lessons are very well blessings. Blessings are lessons. Even when you take L, put two L's together, it's a win. You got to change the way you see shit. I feel like they're talking to me too, so I ain't about to... Boom. Okay? But also, you need to realize too, fear is your biggest enemy. To rise, you must let go of fear. Stop having fear about what people think. Stop having fear about, oh, if this is not going to work out. Stop having fear like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know if this is going to happen. Like, listen, you must let go of fear to rise. Fear will keep you weighted down, and that's what the low vibrational entity does. The low vibrational entity controls you with fear. Okay? This divine being is like, let go of fear. Bet they won't have no control then. Okay. And that low vibrational entity don't like that. Don't. Ooh. That about smacked me in my face. Look. Every storm brings passion but not peace. There is I in the storm, right? But when the storm comes in, it is supposed to ignite passion within you to make you heal. Peace comes after. Peace is in the middle of the storm when you get that clarity of like, oh, I see what it is. And then you boss through that storm and it brings passion to push through, to elevate, to evolve, to burn what no longer serves you off of your body, off of your soul, off of your spirit, off of your destiny, off of your journey. Okay? Peace will come in the middle. Peace will be before if you know what's going on. That's why this hermit mode and stuff is happening. So you can become aware of what's about to come in. Okay? To have consciousness is to be led in what it is that needs to be done. You might not know everything at the time. But you know, alright, lessons coming in. Let's boss mode. You put on your armor and you march through it. Okay? But storms may bring passion but not peace. You're not going to be able to hold peace while you're in the storm. There's going to be anger. There's going to be frustration. There's going to be irritation. There's going to be aggravation. There's going to be sadness. There's going to be madness. You're going to have to feel it. But once everything's said and done, when you got the confirmation that it was coming, when you get the confirmation while you're in it, when you get the confirmation after you're done, peace is going to be there. You just got to process these emotions and let go and cut these fucking generational curses off. Do you think this shit's going to be easy? This has been here for centuries. Okay? Centuries of generational curses. Okay? But again, baby, this ain't your first rodeo. Look at that. This ain't your first rodeo. It's not. You've been in this for eons. Centuries. The history we know ain't true. The books that they give us in school ain't true. This world has been here for centuries, eons. Longer than what they're talking about. They don't want you to know the truth. If you knew the truth, do you think you'd be living the life that you're living now? No. You wouldn't. Okay? Look at this. Reach for your dream, knowing it's already coming true. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. No matter what you go through, what you consider bad, what you consider hard times, there's always a blessing in it. Always. That's why you need to tap into your spiritual team. So even if you're not fully aware, like your spirit will feel like something's going on and you know what it is that you need to do. But even when you go through this lesson, right? Keep connected with your spiritual team beforehand, in the middle of it, before the lesson comes in, whatever. Connect to them so they can guide you and let you know and give you confirmation like, baby, you're good. There's a blessing. You're good. You're good. You'll get confirmation. After confirmation, after that lesson came in. And guess what? There's clarity. Okay? From the fire, the lies and the deceit and the manipulation burn. And from the ashes, truth rises. That truth is you. Okay? That truth is you. Okay? I swear I feel like we've been on here for a hot minute. I don't even care. I'm going to finish these 2 days. And it is what it is. Spirit, thank you for waking. Listen, thank you for not letting me go to sleep until I got this message out. Shoo. I don't know. I feel like I've been on here for a couple hours. I probably haven't, but it feels like it. It feels like it. I don't even give a fuck. I don't care. I do not care. Okay. Again, they just keep reminding me, like, listen, there is not going to be peace when you're going through what it is that you need to cut off and burn and break the generational curse. There's not going to be peace because you need to be a fucking warrior in the middle of the storm or during the storm. You need to be a warrior. You don't need to come with peace. You need to be a warrior and cut off what needs to be cut off. Generational curses you will be breaking. There is no peace. Warrior. Okay? You need to be that warrior. You need to be. When there comes to your generational curse, no peace. To have peace is to be a people pleaser. The divine being that resides within you is not a people pleaser. It's a truth seeker. Truth maker. Truth finder. Between all the chaos and confusion and the lies and the deceit and the manipulation. There's no people pleasing. We're not, oh, well, I think I'll fight you a little bit. Oh, I think I'll break this generational curse maybe. Maybe tomorrow. No, the divine being that resides within you is like, no, it's getting cut now. Here now. Here now. Getting cut. Here now. Warrior. This divine being that resides within you does not play. Does not play. Does not. Warrior. There's a darkness within inside you. Listen, you are light and you are dark. And you embody like a boss. You are not a people pleaser. That divine being that resides within you, not a people pleaser. Does not play. Look at that. Do you see that armor? Warrior. Warrior. Galactic warrior. About business. You hear me? Spiritual business. That divine being within inside you does not play. I promise you, my left ear is hurting. Somebody talking mad shit. Get that shit the fuck up out of here, baby. Need no low vibrational entities in this space. And there. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They want to sleep. They want to sleep. But they about to be shocked at the new wave that's coming through, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Frequency, baby. Plants. Your throat chakra. Your eyes. Listen, frequency, baby. I told you. We carry powerful frequency. And they don't like it. When you get into this energy that you're getting into, when you hear these confirmations that you're hearing on your feed, that you're hearing, they get pissed. They get fucking pissed. They get irate. They get mad. They get irritated. They get aggravated because you're tapping into what it is you need to tap into, baby. They don't like it. Somebody waking up. They don't like it. They want you to sleep. Look like somebody pissed in their Cheerios today. Hello. Listen. This divine being that resides within you, okay, says, listen, you are here to be free of judgment. You were always free of judgment. When we came to this earth and we made avatars, ARs, humanoids is what they call it, right? That's the only way that my mind can make sense. You were free of judgment already. There is no damnation. There is no disintegration. There is no fire and brimstone. There's nothing like that. And I'm not judging nobody for believing that, but it's like they're telling your spirit, there's nothing, you're free of judgment. You're free of judgment. You were created to be free of judgment and nothing of love. Just pure love. Pure love. Do you see that green energy on her? Healing. You were brought to this earth to push in beautiful energy. Healing. Look at that. Frequency. Healing. Giving heavy Archangel Raphael vibes. Healing. Okay. I think sometimes you second guess yourself. I think sometimes you feel like you don't know what it is that you're supposed to do. Listen, I promise you, you got something powerful within you that knows what to do. That knows what to do. Tap into it. Okay? You've been here many lifetimes. This is not your first rodeo. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your powers. Stop doubting your gifts. Stop doubting your magic. This is not your first rodeo. And I feel like some of the people that you've been around, family members, whoever, they doubt you. But guess what? Listen. That divine being that resides within you, those who you consider your spirit guides and your spiritual team, they don't doubt you. There's no judgment. There's nothing but love. No judgment. Nothing but love. Because of the true energy that you embody. Okay? Because of your initiation. Because how many times you come down here to this world and help many souls. Many avatars. Many bloodlines. Again, the avatar, the humanoid, the AI, right? Spiritual birth. What we're living in was created to build a bond between the divine being and the avatar. To focus on light. To focus on light. The divine being was pushing in beautiful frequency into this world. Why? The avatar was doing the same thing, but on its own rails to create a bond. A bond. Your life has so much more purpose than what you are living. Okay? And again, they're over here telling you, like, listen, every journey starts with a single step. Stop tracking your steps. Stop tracking, oh, well, I'm not moving fast enough. Stop tracking your steps. Because what it is you'll beat yourself up and you're like, oh, well, it's like you criticize yourself for the steps that you're taking. You feel like you're not doing enough. And your spiritual team is like, this divine spirit is like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Your spiritual team, your goddesses, your gods is like, you're doing enough. Stop beating yourself up. Everything is on divine timing. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being hard on yourself. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You're not giving yourself enough grace. You're more at criticizing yourself than you are of having the gratitude of you taking the step that you took. Because it's took you either years, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 12 years to take this step. 15 years to take this step. I feel like you're the type of person, and I feel like they're calling me out too. You get to the part of your journey where you're like, oh, well, I need to hurry up and do what I'm doing now because I don't think I'll be able to do what I need to do when I'm 40, when I'm 50, when I'm 60, when I'm 70, when I'm 90. Like, baby, look in history. How many people have done what needed to be done when they're 60, when they're 50, when they're 70? Stop counting your steps. Just do it. Everything is going to fall in alignment for you. Everything is going to fall the way that it needs to for you. Stop counting your steps. You're standing in your own way when you do that. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. Ooh. Relax the hold of darkness and let love live. I feel like when it comes to your pain, I feel like when it comes to you breaking your generational curses, you still hold on to that sometimes. It's okay to remember it, but it's not okay to hold the pain from it. It's still going to sting, but you need to turn that sting into power. You need to turn that sting into clarity. You need to turn that sting into confirmation, because when it comes up again, you can see it in somebody else that needs help or that you need to stay the fuck away from. It's power and clarity and recognition to help the next person or stay the fuck away from them. That's it. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Stop allowing your pain to control your reality, to block you from what it is that you need to step into. Being at cause is using it for power, for guidance, for clarity, confirmation, inner wisdom to guide the next person or stay the fuck away from them. Because you'll know the difference, who you're supposed to help and who the fuck you're not supposed to. This is the reason why your healing and your isolation and your hermit mode is happening. So you can tap into who it is you truly are, your intuition, the divine being that resides within you. You are powerful. You're not to be played with. A lot of people's play with you. You're not to be played with. You're not. Sometimes you even play with yourself. Stop doing that shit. You are powerful as fuck. Okay? And this is coming from your ancestors. You are powerful as fuck. Stop doubting yourself. You've liberated some ancestors. I don't care what the fuck you say. You have been liberating some ancestors. There's more to come. This is confirmation. Okay? Some of you feel like you haven't been. Yes, you have. When you're doing something that they wouldn't do in your bloodline, that they felt fearful of doing, you've already overcome it. Guess what? There's more from here. There's more from here. Okay? Keep listening to your truth. That's why you got away from the people that you got away from. That's why you're not in your hometown anymore, or you're not where you used to live, or you're about to be traveling from your hometown. You're about to be going to a different city. You're about to be going to a different state. Okay? Or you're not in that relationship no more. You're not around the people that you once used to be around because you're supposed to be listening to your true self. You are not meant to reside in your hometown. You have already left it, or you're going to be leaving it. Because nobody will recognize you. They will shit on you. They will make you doubt yourself. This isolation, okay, so if you're in hermit mode right now where you live, you're not going to be living there forever. You're being uplifted and uprooted from where you are known, and you're going to be planted into a place where you're not known so you can find yourself. Tap into who it is that you truly are. And then in turn, you're going to be helping the people along the way. And I promise you, those people who doubted you, those people that didn't see your worth, your powers, your gifts, and your magic, those people that you considered homies, baby, their mouse is going to drop. Promise you that. Because they ain't never seen this side of you that's coming out. They seen a piece of it, but baby, they try to dim the fuck out of it. Believe that. They did. And you know it. They did. And trust me, there's going to be more people along the way, baby. If you do not hone into what the fuck you're supposed to be honing into when it comes to your isolation, there will be more. Your spiritual team will keep making that pain knock on the door until you answer it, heal it, let it go, and move forward. And learn from it. You are about to be plucked and put in a different spot. And if you've already been plucked and put in a different spot, this is what's going on. Confirmation, baby. Again, collaborated dreaming. You are a chosen one, okay? You are a chosen one, but also, too, your people's coming in. You are going through this isolation state because not only are you tapping into who it is that you truly are, you're going to be vibrating on that frequency, you're going to be loving yourself, realizing how much you're worth, realizing your self-respect, realizing your truth, tapping into your Akashic records, being protected while doing so. And those people who vibrate on that same frequency are going to be free of judgment and free of love. That are going to love that part of you and not judge it. Not even a nasty negative thought. Not even shitting on your dreams. Shitting on your hopes. Like jealousy energy. Like it's not going to be a person that's plotting on your demise. And they're not going to bring that side out of you either. They're not. It's going to be love. When you really tap into who the fuck it is that you are. And I mean not playing any fucking games. Really tapping into who it is that you truly are. You're going to gravitate your people. You've always gravitated stuff to you. I need you to realize that now, regardless when you were going through what you were going through, confirmation always comes to you. When you're not seeing what it is that you need to see, rather that be good or bad. But it's like your spiritual team is like, listen, we need you to really fucking hone in right now. Like this year is not about fucking playing games. This year is about you stepping in your purpose, your truth, your powers, your gifts, and your magic. And not accepting less from anyone else or your fucking self. Okay? This divine being, your spiritual team is not playing with you. They love you. They cherish you. They want the best for you. This divine being within inside you came down here for that purpose. Okay? Oh my fucking God. It came back out. That divine being that resides within you came here for that purpose. It came right the fuck back out. For you to focus on light, baby. To push it in into the flowers, the earth, the world, the ground, Mother Earth, through music, through frequency, through food. I'm telling you, it came back out. It came back out. Oh my God. Okay? Keep your faith and process. Your spiritual team is like, listen, we know you've been having faith. We're not, like, this divine being is like, your spiritual team, this divine being is like, listen, we're not saying you didn't have faith. So please do not take this message as we're beating you up. Or we're like basically telling you what you're doing is not good enough. That's not what they're saying. What they're saying is, this is confirmation of what you're going through right now. This is confirmation for what happened and the reason why we're here. What happened to our planet. Why we're on this planet. What you're going through right now. Why it has to happen. It's not beating you up. They know you've got faith. They know you're a warrior. The divine being knows you're a warrior. Because you are the chosen one. You are the healer. You are the waymaker. You are the hornblower. You are the rainbow child. You are the spirit guide. You are the ascended master. However this resonates for you, like, dude, feel it in your spirit. They're not beating you up. They're like, listen, you needed this confirmation. You needed it. And it's here. You needed it. You needed it. You asked for it. It's here. Because something big is coming in for you, baby. Look at that. What the fuck did I say? Manifestation, imagination. Something big is coming in for you and can't no fucking body stop it. Nobody. Not even you. They just don't want you second guessing yourself. They don't want you self-sabotaging it. They don't want you self-sabotaging it. Because you deserve so much more in this life. Because the beautiful divine being that you are not perfect, but you are pure. Okay? And like I said, baby, if you made it this far, listen, if you just watching this on the video, fast forward. If you don't, listen, right here, this corner right here, push the button. Fast forward it, speed it up a little bit so you can get your confirmations. I'm going to make little clippets here in a minute. Here in a minute, but this was juice. Oh my God, this is so good. Look, what did I say? What did I say? You got something big coming. You got something big coming. And baby, do not fear it. Do not fear it. It's meant for you. You're not going to tarnish it. You're not going to damage it. Can't nobody take it away from you. It's your fucking inheritance. Your inheritance. Yours. Nobody else's. Not the person that comes to your mind. Or are they going to steal it? No, they fucking can if they wanted to. It's yours. It's yours. They will try to destiny swap. They will try to mimic your energy. But the fucking powerful spiritual team you got on your side, baby, this is why you're going through your isolation. Yeah. Because these people who have been siphoning your shit, siphoning your power, siphoning your gifts, siphoning your magic, conforming as theirs, you don't need to be around to see what the fuck is about to happen to them. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. And they're gonna blame you. Right? We don't care about that. We don't care about that. But again, you got something big coming in. You're going to be so fucking happy. You're going to have so much gratitude that you kept going. You're going to have so much gratitude that you didn't give up. That you didn't quit. That you kept tapping into what it is that your spiritual team made you tap into. And not just they made you tap into, they guided you into tapping into it. Okay? This divine spirit guided you, leaded you. Even when you were worried. Spiritual birth conversation or confirmation. Even when you were worried, you still kept going. They're like, listen, you are a powerful, powerful divine being, a powerful avatar. Even when you didn't love your journey. Okay? You came out swinging. You're like, man, you got so pissed. You're like, you know, fuck this. And you started swinging. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I can't stand this shit. I'm done with shadow work. I'm done with healing. I'm done with growing. I'm done with evolving. I'm sick of this shit. I'm so fucking done. But you still kept going. This divine being, like, they're not mad at you. They're not mad at you. Your spiritual team is not mad at you. Again, I cannot stress this to you enough. Free of judgment. They're not judging you. They're loving you full-heartedly. They know who you are. You've been here many eons. They know who you are. All this is a part of rebirth. Your spiritual team and this divine being, when they see you, when you go through that stage of aggravation and frustration, they're just like, push through it, baby. Push through it. Push through it. And then when you laugh, they laugh. You know what I mean? And even when they're laughing, they're not laughing at you. They're laughing with you, because I feel like when they laugh, you feel that energy, and then your energy just vibes up higher. You know what I mean? Might not happen immediately for you, but when your energy shifts, you just know. You know what I mean? Again, this divine being, your spiritual team, feeds your spirit. They don't feed off of it. They feed it. Okay? Again, your spiritual team, they do not judge you. They love you. When you're going through it, when you're healing, when you're growing, they love you. Even when you're not paying attention, they love you. They want the best for you. They love you. Okay? And there's a lot of people that's going to be envious or are envious right now as we fucking speak of the fucking connection that you're having. A lot of people see you going in isolation. A lot of people see you moving differently. Like, oh, they're funny. They changed. They did this. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Focus on your healing, your journey, and your growing and your elevation. A lot of people's about to be mad as fuck what you're stepping into. A lot of people. This low vibrational entity, this dumb fuck over here, is trying to use them to fucking piss you off, to try to use you to block you from stepping into your purpose, your powers, your gifts, and your magic. Fuck them. Either they can come along, get with it, or get the fuck lost. Fuck them. Keep moving, keep elevating, keep growing, keep evolving. Your energy and your authenticity speaks for itself. It will shine light on what they need to focus on, or they will close it the fuck off, and then they'll do what the fuck they've been doing. They'll keep repeating the same cycle. If they want to keep repeating the same cycle, baby, you got more people to help. Their time will come and they need to change, or it won't. That's not your journey. Your journey is to come down here what you came down here to do. Love yourself, heal yourself, stand in your true powers, your gifts and your magic. Be the initiation you came down here to be, to awaken people to who it is that you truly are, and also liberate your fucking ancestors of this bloodline to set them free as well. From who was controlling them with fear. Think about it. They had the Y2Ks, 2012 Doomsday. Like, think about all the eons, the centuries of bloodlines. Oh, the world's going to end, the world's going to end, the world's going to end. This is going to happen. They've been doing it for a long time. And it's not just about the world ending. There's a lot of shit that they use to control your ancestors. If you're a seer, something bad happens to you. If you're a channeler, something bad happens to you. If you're feminine, and you decide to speak your voice and your truth, something bad happens to you. If you are a masculine energy and you decide to wear different outfits, different clothes, the same thing goes for women too. It's like trying to control who it is that you truly are, your authenticity. Let's just go ahead and clear the rest of this shit out when they try to control your authenticity. There are people in your bloodline that has been controlled like that for centuries. There's a fucking ambulance coming by. I hope y'all hear it. Keep stepping into your true energy. Keep stepping into your purpose. Keep stepping into your powers. Listen to the energy that resides within you. You'll be able to see everything for what it is. You'll be able to see behind the veil. My phone just buzzed. That's confirmation. I hope y'all heard that. Oh, shit. Nope. That's too many. Too many. Ooh, what is this one? There will be grief. Feel your grief. Feel it. It's there for a reason. You have a bloodline that has dealt with grief for centuries. Feel it, baby. There's power in it. There's knowledge in it. This divine being that resides within you connects you to your whole entire bloodline. Past, present, and future. Because there is no time when it comes to this divine being that resides within you. There is no time. There's only Akashic record. Only Akashic record. Past, present, and future. Akashic record. Memory. And that memory is like a fucking computer. Hard drive. And it holds so much knowledge and so much storage. Past, present, and future. There is no time. Pure knowledge. Okay? Feel it. Learn what it is that you need to learn. Okay? Heal from it. Alright? Work on your self-esteem. You are loved. You are cherished. You are not judged. You are not judged. For anything that you've done in this life, you are not judged. This is a part of breaking your generational curse. To create who it is that you're meant to step into. Who it is that you're meant to step into. Okay? And who it is that you're bringing into your journey with you. You must let go of fear and realize in these storms there will be no peace because of who you are. There will be no peace. There's so many, oh my God, there's so many alarms going off. There's an ambulance that's going off in the background right now. There was an ambulance a couple minutes ago. Horns on a train was blowing. I know y'all probably can't even hear it. I hear it. I hope. Like, for some reason, Spirit just likes to be super loud on this fucking live, dude. But again, your life has so much more purpose than what you were living. Heal Isolate when you need to. Hermit mode when you need to. When spirit is pulling you back into your home. Your home. Your house. To just chill out. You're not missing shit. You're not missing nothing. What you've been missing is here. What you've been listening or missing is here. You need to pay attention. Pay attention. So much more to this life. So much more to your purpose than what you've been living. And it's time to tap in, show up, and shut the fuck out. Because, baby, you're powerful. We're powerful. We're not from this fucking planet. We're not from here. Okay? I don't know who it is that you are, baby. I have no idea. But if nobody's told you today, I love you, okay? You are dope as fuck. Dope. We are dope divine beings. Existing in an avatar. AI. Humanoid. Show the fuck up and show the fuck up and show the fuck out. Here and now. You are not to be played with, baby. This low vibrational entity will try to keep you stuck, but you got a divine being. Powerful spiritual team. Powerful ancestors. Spirit guides. Archangels. Whoever it is that you believe in that does not fucking play about you. Okay? Keep going.